What's going on, guys? HK Strongside here. Welcome back. We are going to work on the Husky again today. This time we are going to put on a shark fin. So this is going to be some body armor that's going to protect the brake disc from any rock hits and things like that. This is Husqvarna official, I guess, in case anyone wanted to know which part it is. And yeah, I picked this up at Edge Power Sports from my friends over there, and I bought it, so they're not sponsoring this in any way, which is just fine by me because they're cool dudes, and so shout outs. This is what it looks like, and it's going to replace this whole assembly here. There are no instructions. Remember, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just filming this so you can see what goes wrong. So yeah, let's open this up and take a look at it. It's a serious freaking bag right there. All right, so it'll replace that. It's gonna go right there. It looks pretty sweet, I think. Looks like it's in two pieces, which is nice because then you can just replace this part, which is cool. A little Husqvarna symbol on there. All right, let's get to it so we can get out and ride. Okay, so I'm gonna loosen this just a little bit before I put it on the stand. It's kind of like a regular car. Makes it a little easier, and the bike's not flopping around all over when you're putting all the pressure. I'm doing something from the first time, especially from factory. If you don't have a torque wrench, one thing you can do is you can loosen it up a little bit and then start to get a feel for where it was at. Where this was at was right where, when I'm pulling up, the bike starts to come off the ground. That was the torque. So I'm gonna use that for future reference to put that back on. All right, let's get it on the stand. All right, let's get this thing on the stand. I'm a short guy, and putting bike up is a little challenging. I did a video, I'll link it up above, on my thoughts on putting that up on the stand. Here we go. All right, bike's up. Let's just take this off the rest of the way. It's so nice having these blocks on here. I mean, oh man, that just, back in the day, having to adjust your chain every time you took your wheel off, taking this stuff off is so much easier. I guess I should not be putting that crap on the concrete, but oh well. That's the way it goes. Come on. How the heck do you get this off? I went and grabbed a thing here, but wind's blowing like crazy, so we're gonna have to clean this axle off. I'm just gonna set it inside of here for just one sec because I think maybe we need to drop this chain guard here. I don't know. The wheel doesn't drop out. Stupid wind. There we go. A little drop out here. Maybe that'll help. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Looking good. I'll set this bad boy aside. Okay, so looks like this might be our main bolt to get it off. I think it just slides off. We're probably gonna have to take the brake pads off, it looks like. Because looking at this side, it looks like maybe they're gonna block, because I think this just slides off. So, all right, let's take a look. Okay, so I think we need to take the brake pads off. So let's pull this pin here, set that down. Guessing this comes out here. And we just slide this out. There we go. Okay, and then brake pads come out. All right, then I think this thing just slides here. Yep, guessing the brake assembly just comes apart. Well, good thing we're not using that anymore. That's half the fun, you know? If you're not braking it, you're not riding it. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to pull this stuff out. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna need to get some grease. Then we're gonna have to take this clip off and take that out. All right, let's do it. Okay, so I was looking through all of the tools that come in the Husky's kit because I'm trying to use those if I can, just so I know what to expect if I'm out on the trail. I have to do these repairs, but this is a 10 millimeter and there's no 10 millimeter in there. I doubt I will ever be doing anything that requires that anyway. So I pre-loosened this I'll just take that off. Looks like pull this clip off, and then we should be good to start building up our new part. So we'll put that on first. Okay, and then I'll put this in here. There goes the Husky box. All right, put this on tight because that was on really tight. Okay, looking good. Okay, so now we just need to put this all back together. This thing went on here like so. That looks seated, and we need a little bit of grease here. All right, grab a little of this. I don't know if this is the right thing, but I use this stuff on pretty much like on my mountain bike. Anything that really needs grease, I put marine grease on because it's generally like pretty waterproof and durable against that stuff. If I'm gonna totally hose over my motorcycle, let me know in the comments, because I told you guys, I figure this out as I go. Put some lube in here, get her all nice and greased up. Looking good, looking good. For good measure, I'll just put a little bit on here. That doesn't really need it so much. And I think we're done with that. All right. Looks like that boot's seated on the front there. Try to get that one to seat. May have to use the old zip tie trick to get this to go in there. Just make sure that one seats. So now we can slide this on like that and put our brake pads back in. But I'm wondering if I ought to wait till I get the wheel on to put these pads on, because it's so new. There's, I don't know, getting the disc to go up in there might be a challenge. Screw it. I think it's gonna be easier to hold these on like this. All right. It's got the little tallywhacker lever. That is a technical term, tallywhacker lever. Okay, get our pin. Of course, it didn't want to line up, so now gotta twist it. There we go. Twist a little more. Okay. Get you a shot of this side. I realized I haven't showed at all what this side looks like, so put that in there. Just gonna bend this back down, keep that from flying out. There we go. Now, hopefully, we can get the disc in there. Being very careful not to touch the brake pads, because I don't want that to go south on me. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good, guys. Let's get the wheel on. I'm going to need to clean this. Yeah, the wind. All right, I'm gonna do that and then get back to you. All right, of course now the wind decides to kick back up. That sucks. Hopefully we can get this done before all this garbage gets back on it again from the wind. All right, looking good. Let's grab the wheel and see if we can put this thing back on. All right, here we go. All right, I'm telling you, so it's been a long time since I have had to do any of this. Trying to get that in the pads. There we go. That's on. Now we just gotta get this chain on. I'm gonna have grease everywhere. Twist the chain on. There's gotta be an easy way to do this, guys. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. Okay, so chain's on. Now we need the axle. All right, this is going pretty good here. You know, it's all about learning new stuff and having fun figuring it out as you go. Gotta get all this crap off of this thing here. Man, that is so nice not having to deal with repositioning the chain because of those tensioners. Oh, we got a problem over here. Hold on a second. We got a situation. There we go. As I was talking about how nice it is to not have to worry about that. Oh yes, clean the junk off of this. Cool beans. Cool. All right. Seems like back in the day, you'd go and tighten this stuff up and it would totally run the tire forward. So I'm tightening it up decent, and then we'll put it on the ground and we'll get that tightened to where it lifts the bike up. All right, let's put this thing back on. Can't believe how much crap there is in the air right now, flying around with all the wind. What the heck? Good to go. All right. Tighten this down all the way. If I can lift the bike up, that's good. All right, let's check it out. That looks pretty good. Yeah. And I didn't even screw it up that bad. That was awesome. Sweet. Well, guys, not too bad. Of course, this grease is not wiping off. I'm gonna have to get the degreaser out. Does not come off. Well, that was a lot of fun. This looks pretty good. Pretty excited to go try it out. Hopefully I never actually need it and it's just for looks, so I can be a super cool poser. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. This is HK Strongside. Take it easy and get out and ride your motorcycle.